That's today.
I'm live on scene where Horry County police say one person died after they say shots were fired at a local bar. Parts of Walcott Boulevard is closed, impacting traffic this morning, forcing school buses to turn around. I'll have the latest for you in just a few minutes.
All morning long, we've been following breaking news.
That's right. Amy Kawada will be back here a little later with more details. First, though, let's send it over to First Alert meteorologist Marla Branson for a check on what you need to be ready for if you head out the door. Marla.
Be ready for a little bit of light haze and a whole lot of sunshine, especially closer to the coast. Now, across the PD, we've got some cloud cover, and our one trouble spot drive-wise with the fog is going to be Hartsville, where visibility is now limited to about 3/4 of a mile. Anytime it drops below 1 mile is when you need to really start to be careful. Now, for Conway, 2 miles visibility, and to put an image with that, there's the fog settling in along Conway on our Tire Town camera. 71 in Myrtle Beach right now, 72 in Florence. Today is going to be warm and muggy with a high of 82. We've got a 30% chance, that's a low-end rain chance, for the Grand Strand, especially across inland Horry and Georgetown County, so Carolina Forest, Conway, and then spread throughout the PD. Tomorrow, rain chances still at 30%, and then we start to ramp up the rain chances all the way to Memorial Day with a first alert weather day Monday. Because of those tropical rains, some heavy downpours, we're talking 2 to 4 inches with locally higher amounts if you get caught underneath some more of those downpours. Rain chances will slowly taper off as we head into the middle of next week. And across the PD, your Memorial Day weekend looks great today and tomorrow, and then Sunday, that's when you need to start having that plan B in place just in case. Heading into Monday, downpours likely. We'll have to watch out for the potential of flooding across the area. And then Tuesday all the way through the end of next week, we'll start trending those rain chances down just a bit. Now let's get a check in with Sean on how your morning drive is looking.
Well, so far so good, but as you mentioned, Marla, we're continuing to watch out for some light areas of haze and patchy fog too. You can see it on the roadways, especially in the Carolina Forest. Skycam along 501. Notice traffic moving along just fine near Carolina Forest Boulevard, which usually is a congestion spot at this point. Waccamaw Pines also moving along just fine. Gardner Lacey, everything moving along. And Singleton Ridge, no traffic hiccups there as well. Of course, we'll continue. You have one more traffic update for you coming up in less than 10 minutes.
All right, Sean, we will see you then. And a live look we'll try to show you here at the White House this morning. The world is still reeling after President Trump called off the nuclear summit with North Korea. What's next for the U.S. and North Korea?
The president says the door to a nuclear summit is still open, maybe even on June 12th as planned. Senator Cory Gardner says, quote, "I think President Trump was right in walking away from a summit that clearly was not going to be about denuclearization." Critics wonder if backing out of nuclear negotiations was President Kim's plan all along.
We got this letter from the president saying, okay, never mind. He must be having a giggle fit right there now in North Korea.
Could this be a negotiating strategy? Possibly, but we have no idea what's about to happen next.
Well, South Korea tried and failed to mend fences. Could China bring the two back together? Unknown. Did North Korea really shut down its nuclear test site? They refused to let inspectors verify.
Yeah, also unknown whether this historic attempt to diplomacy has failed or just hit a snag. But we do know this came straight from the top. President Trump dictated that 3-paragraph cancellation letter himself.
I think the takeaway is even the smallest voices, if you keep telling the truth over and over again until someone listens, eventually justice will be served, and I think that's what we're seeing here with Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein expected to walk into the New York City Police Department this morning to turn himself in to authorities.
A source familiar with the investigation tells CNN Manhattan prosecutors plan to charge him with first and third-degree rape and first-degree sex acts related to 2 separate cases. That's a live look here. Look at the crowd already forming as he's expected to turn himself in there to the New York Police Department. The NYPD refused to elaborate on the case during a news briefing yesterday.
Not going to get into any details on the allegations beyond that there are several, and the in-depth nature of the investigation I'll stay away from at this point in time.
The expected charges follow a flood of accusations against Weinstein that led women around the world to come forward with accounts of being sexually harassed and assaulted by powerful men.
Weinstein's representative has said he sought treatment after the accusations and any allegations of non-consensual sex were clearly denied. Weinstein is also under investigation for alleged sex crimes in Los Angeles and London.
And developing this morning, Oscar award-winning actor Morgan Freeman has been accused of sexual harassment and inappropriate behavior. An exclusive report from CNN details allegations from 8 people who say they were either harassed by the actor or endured improper behavior from him.
8 others say they witnessed Freeman's alleged conduct. Freeman issued a statement in response saying, quote, "Anyone who knows me or has worked with me knows I am not someone who would intentionally offend or knowingly make anyone feel uneasy." He goes on to say, quote, "I apologize to anyone who felt uncomfortable or disrespected. That was never my intent."
Meanwhile, a bill that would overhaul how harassment complaints are handled in the legislature has cleared the Senate unanimously. Lawmakers who reached harassment settlements would have to pay them out of their own pockets, not with taxpayers' money.
Members would also be responsible to pay settlements related to gender, race, and age discrimination. The House passed a related bill about 3 months ago. A conference committee is now expected to work to reconcile the difference between the two bills.
6:54 and new this morning, Horry County Police are looking to identify 2 women who allegedly stole several credit cards from an area gym and ran up thousands of dollars in charges.
According to a tweet from the Horry County PD, the theft happened on April 29th at the Pure Bar Gym in the Murrells Inlet area. The 2 reportedly left before the class ended, rang up about $5,000 on the cards.
A bike fest is officially underway.
Yeah, despite the deadly shooting we told you about, WMBF News reporter Patrick Lloyd learned more about safety plans in Myrtle Beach ahead of the busy weekend.
Up in Atlantic Beach, Bike Fest has officially started, and a lot of people up there very excited to see the festivities for Memorial Day weekend get underway. But here in Myrtle Beach, a lot of the focus is on safety. Yesterday, Chief Amy Brock with Myrtle Beach Police, as well as Captain Joey Crosby, Myrtle Beach Mayor Brenda Bethune, and Myrtle Beach City Manager John Peterson all gave a briefing to a number of officers who are coming from other areas around the state to help out. A total of 427 of them will be in town over the Memorial Day weekend to help with public safety. They'll be paired up with Myrtle Beach police officers as well to help make sure that everything goes smoothly. We'll keep you updated, of course, on anything Bike Fest related over the weekend here on WMBF News. Reporting in Myrtle Beach, Patrick Lloyd, WMBF News.
Well, 1 person has died in a shooting in Horry County. The information released from Horry County Police.
Yeah, police still investigating the incident that is at the Coyote Saloon just off of Highway 501. WMBF News reporter Amy Kawada has been at the scene all morning. Amy, can you give us the latest?
Yes, this morning, Horry County Police has confirmed 1 death in the 3 a.m. shooting at the Coyote Saloon right off of the 501 on Waccamaw Boulevard. Now, behind me, the police are still on scene. There is a crime unit still there. The crime scene tape is still up, though, and it's blocking the Waccamaw River Boulevard Road. So right now, something drivers should be aware of right now is that might affect your commute this morning is that Waccamaw Boulevard along 501 just north of River Oaks Drive exit is closed off with crime scene tape and around the Coyote Saloon. Now, I saw a couple of school buses that were being forced to turn around and some drivers, so that is something you should definitely be aware of this morning while you are driving. Now, there's no word on if there are any other injuries or how many people have been involved in this incident, but we'll be sure to keep you guys updated on the latest developments to this developing situation on air and online on WMBFnews.com. For now, reporting live in Horry County, Amy Kawada, WMBF News.
Amy made mention of the road closures in that area because of that active investigation. You can tell us about some alternate routes to take.
Yeah, so Waccamaw Boulevard west of River Oaks Drive is where we're seeing the backup. Now 501 unaffected, so if you're going northbound or southbound, you should be able to go through just fine. If you're looking to get around Waccamaw Boulevard, you can also take Fantasy Harbor Boulevard. You can take that all the way up to Forest Brook Road, also known as Dick-Scobie Road, and you can hop on 501 there as well.
Good to know there. A little bit of fog out there as we make our commute.
A little bit of fog. Hartsville is our trouble spot. Elsewhere, it's just kind of some haze and some low clouds with lots of sunshine this morning. We are watching a couple showers along the border belt on I-95 just north of Lumberton. And as we go throughout the rest of your day today, we're going to keep it rain-free until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. We'll start to see those showers blossom along the sea breeze, which means, fingers crossed, the immediate coastline right down on the sand stays dry, or at least has the best chance of staying dry. 82 by 2 o'clock today for the Grand Strand and across the PD. We're going to get a mix of sun and clouds today and a chance for some showers and storms. A bit higher rain chances for the PD this afternoon in time for your 5 o'clock drive. Make sure to stay tuned to the First Alert Weather app. We'll be sending out updates to your Memorial Day forecast, and then at 8 o'clock, so in about an hour, I'll send out an update with the tropical update as well.
It's so easy to have the First Alert Weather app on your iPad, on your phone, Droid, whatever. It's there, and you're keeping a close eye on everything.
Yes, busy weekend ahead of us.
It is. Thanks, Marla.
Thanks so much for waking up with us. We'll continue to follow breaking news. We'll have an update for you in 25 minutes. You can also follow us on WNBFnews.com. Have a great one.
Hi, folks.